So a gameplay deep dive for Borderlands 4 was released recently. Borderlands is a franchise that has had its reputation sink over the past few years. After fans felt exhausted with the millennial-style humor more obnoxiously present in the third game and the personal insult that was new Tales from the Borderlands, this IP reached a new low when its film was released last October. That movie was just ass. Straight cheeks. I actually made a review about this movie with my buddy Kyle a few months back if you all wish to check that out. But I'm not here to talk about another blunder in video game to film adaptations. I'm here to talk about the fourth main entry in the game series. Or I guess the fifth. Does the pre-sequel count as a mainline entry? I guess it does. Okay, fifth main entry that happens to be labeled as the fourth game.
Heyo, I'm Randy Pitchford.
Randy's enthusiasm scares me.
You'll meet a cast of incredible characters. Fan favorites return, like Zane and Moxie.
Oh yeah, baby, my boy Zane is back! Fucking immaculate! And we're still forcing Claptrap in this, huh?
Here I'm using Glide, one of our new movement abilities. Along with dash, double jump, climbing, and point grapple.
Okay, I feel like climbing is new, same with the grappling hook and zipline. The glide, I think, was in previous games. Maybe I'm just confusing low gravity for glide, I don't know. You get personal vehicles on the fly too, so that's pretty interesting, I guess.
Meaning our new traversal abilities together makes combat more dynamic than ever. You can dash in and out of melee attacks, dodge projectiles, or quickly reposition to gain an advantage.
While I do feel like most Borderlands games emphasize movement more than cover, this new movement system seems to hammer home the focus on movement during combat.
We've introduced an all-new licensed parts system. This allows for behaviors and abilities from multiple manufacturers to spawn in a single weapon.
The licensed parts system could be interesting in terms of the different guns it could generate. If you're the kind of player that likes to grind for loot, the ability to replay missions and boss battles will be included, so, you know, whoop-de-doo for that. The gameplay looks fine, I guess. I can't wait to take advantage of the movement system in gunfights. That should be like, I feel like that will be an absolute fucking blast. The licensed part system can be something very interesting. I just wonder how the execution of this feature will be handled. I don't want it to just be superficial, like the gun has lower recoil or something. I'd like to see the gun handled entirely different compared to its base model. As for the story, I'm not holding my breath for anything. The writing in this series hasn't been all too hot for a good while now. The last Borderlands entry with a good story was probably the original Tales from the Borderlands, if we're being honest. And yeah, the writing is more than likely gonna be cringe, but I hope it returns to being the silly cringe that makes me go, why? Rather than, I wish Randy Pitchford would die. Honestly, if the gameplay loop is fun enough, I will more than likely purchase this game. Borderlands games, in my opinion, always had very engaging and high energy gunfights. I don't think Gearbox is going to stray from the parts of their formula that work, but hopefully they did enough to swap the ingredients that hindered the third game, which was mostly the story. It was also revealed in this deep dive that the rarity system was tweaked so that legendary items weren't dropped as frequently, which, I don't know, this might be a hot take, I'm not too sure, I don't really interact with the fanbase that much, but I liked how often I got legendary items in 3. It probably made the story much easier to play through, so, you know, gameplay balance, I guess, I don't know. I am hopefully optimistic, but we won't know anything for sure until we get to play this for ourselves, so, yep. Those are my thoughts. I am glad Zane is back. Amara is back too. Don't really care for her. I don't know where Flack or Mose are. I don't even know if they're gonna return. They might get cucked like Axton and Salvador did in 3, but who knows. I am definitely suffering from claptrap fatigue at this point. And yep, I think that's about it. I will see you when I see you.